Hello, Leo. Welcome to a reading all about what your person is currently thinking, feeling about you, and then we'll look at their intentions or next actions towards you. As always, keep in mind that these readings are meant to be general, so they cannot resonate with every Leo watching. So take what resonates and applies to you. So let's jump right in for Leo. Spirit, angels, guys, regarding the person they are thinking about or connecting with at this time, Spirit. What do we need to know about this person that Leo is thinking about or connecting with? What are their energies towards Leo? What are their energies towards Leo at this time? What are their energies towards Leo? The Moon, Pisces energy. The Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. Very interesting. Now the Moon is almost like, doubts, the unknown, what is hidden beneath the surface, a lack of clarity. And the Six of Swords is all about moving past a difficulty, leaving past difficulties behind. You're headed somewhere more calm, more peaceful, a better place. Page of Scrolls, it's the Page of Swords, is somebody that is open to talk, very curious, intelligent. The facts matter, very observant energy. They are very studious, look things up, and this could symbolize a we need to talk moment, the Page of Swords. I think when I look at all these energies together, it's almost like someone wants clarity and so they want to talk. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of message, conversation that someone's thinking about here. And I think it's your person. And it's all about open, honest conversations. Facts, objective evidence. The truth and nothing but the truth. That's the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is very quick. So it could be a message. It could be something that kind of like suddenly happens. Someone could be traveling to have this conversation with the Six of Swords. Let's get some more energies for Leo. Can we get some more energies, please, for Leo? Energies that this person is bringing to this connection. Falling leaves. Time changes everything. Okay, what else we need to know about this person's energies? Victory lap. You are being recognized and admired for your success. And lasting promise. This connection will stand the test of time. Commitments. The future, longevity. With victory lap here, it's almost like someone wants to have a successful future with you, a successful connection with you or commitment with you. And time has passed here with falling leaves. Someone has gone through some changes, transitions. The Six of Swords could also be a card about transitions. And I feel like someone has experienced some sort of change due to time. Maybe the change of heart, a way they see something, a way they see a problem. And now I feel like someone's focused on the future. Tell me more about this person's energies. Intelligent, logical, and analytical. That is totally a Page of Swords energy. I feel like someone's getting clarity about something, or like the truth is something that they understand now. Confident, secure, and self-assured. Okay, so yeah, this is someone that I feel has matured, or the way that they see a problem, it's a more mature way of looking at a problem. Bottom of the deck here is transformation. So yeah, there's some sort of change that's happening. I feel like your person is the one that's undergoing some sort of change. Maybe they've learned something about themselves. Maybe time has helped them grow. Maybe they've just realized something important over time. Can we get some insight for Leo? Can we get some insight for Leo? Okay. Okay, I'm going to take this. Okay, Six of Swords again. I'm going to put this back in the deck because I didn't ask my question, but I think it's important. I think Spirit wants us to keep track of the Six of Swords because it's an important energy. Okay, so tell me about the Moon. Let's start with the Moon. Why is the Moon here, Spirit? Why is the Moon here? The Magician. Okay, so again, I feel like someone wants to do something about this lack of clarity, this hidden energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces, someone with Pisces in their chart as well. Tell me about the Moon. The King of Wands. Yeah, these two energies are like, I'm doing something. I'm making something happen. Taking action. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with the King of Wands. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Well, I think that whoever this is, their action is going to be very measured. We have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be a third person, but let me not jump into that just yet. I feel like when I saw the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician, it's almost like strategic action. It's not just action that someone's taking out of impulse, but they're thinking a little bit more about the details, planning accordingly, etc. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles. They tend to not really take risks, the Queen of Pentacles. But this Magician, they're going to do whatever it takes. They use every tool at their disposal, every resource that they have. I feel like someone wants to address this big like elephant in the room here with the Moon. So let's look at the Six of Swords because it's important here. What can you tell us about the Six of Swords, Spirit? Why is the Six of Swords here? The World. Oh yeah, this is definitely leaving something behind and heading into a whole new cycle, a whole new beginning, a whole new chapter in someone's life. This could be a huge transition that someone's making, moving jobs, moving locations, or just a maturity that they are gaining over time. Because the World is a card about learning all of the lessons you have had to learn. Now you're ready for the next cycle. You're graduating. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Wow, Knight of Cups. So I feel, yeah, and there's the Page of Cups, the Star, and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like someone's ready to express themselves here with the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. This could be an apology or just a confession, or just an expression of like interest. I'm interested in you. I'm interested in us. The Star is Aquarius energy, and it's a card about healing, renewal, faith, hope. So I feel like someone's hoping for a renewal or a healing of some sort. However, the Eight of Cups is here. So it's, again, this idea of like a departure being needed, or some sort of journey that someone's on. A journey they have to like take. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So success is at hand. Satisfaction. Someone could get their wish granted here. I think this person, Leo, is like leaving something behind and they want to tell you about it. This could be a location, this could be a habit that they're leaving behind, an unhealthy attachment, etc., etc. And it's almost like it's required, this departure. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups. What do we need to know about this Eight of Cups? What do we need to know about this Eight of Cups? Five of Cups. Regrets, disappointments. There's the Lovers, Gemini energy. I think someone's regretting something with your connection. Maybe they're missing you, and so they're leaving something to be with you. Also, I could see that. The energies could be vice versa or interchangeable. So take that in mind, into account when you're listening to the message. But I feel like with the Five of Cups, it's almost like something was disappointing, didn't work out, and so I don't know. They want to leave the past in the past, perhaps, here. They could have left you in the past as well, and there's regrets tied to that. And maybe they want to come back in and be like, I'm sorry, that was wrong. I've learned from that mistake, and I realized that that was the wrong choice to make. So let's see what this Page of Swords is about, because I feel like this is a conversation you're having. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Why is this here for Leo? About the Page of Swords. Five of Pentacles. There's the Page of Swords here. Well, I'm getting two. Five of Swords, some sort of conflict. Yeah, Seven of Swords, some sort of conflict, difficulty, deception, battle that someone had to like deal with, or this could have been in your past. Tell me about the Page of Swords. The truth about something, or clarity about a past conflict, a past problem. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Four of Cups and the High Priestess. Interesting. So the High Priestess is similar to the Moon, and there's a Ten of Wands. So whatever's being talked about here, based on all the energies that have come out, it's not a happy subject. I really think this is a confession or an admittance. You know, it's like someone admitting they were wrong, or someone admitting that, you know, they screwed up, or they have not been happy, they have not been doing well. They have carried a burden, perhaps, of what has happened between you. I feel like they want to talk about whatever problem exists, that over time, it's like they've realized more about that problem than original. You know, for example, this could be somebody that in the beginning of everything blamed you. You were the only one at fault and they were the victim. But as time has progressed, they've realized that it was the other way around. Something like that. Can we get some more energies for this person that Leo is, has, or will be dealing with? What do we need to know about this person's energies? What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? I really screwed up. Oh, yeah. I think they realized that. What else do we need to know about this person? What else do we need to know? I'm afraid to tell you how I feel. Interesting. I think they're still going to do it because the Magician and the King of Wands is here. So is the two cards about departure and two cards about expressing yourself. And honestly, too, with the Page of Swords. So I think even though they might be afraid, they might pretend to be confident, or they might act like, you know, I am going to do the hard thing that I must do. You know, I'm so mature now. Confront their fears, right? We get one more. Please wait for me. So I think they're on a journey to you. I have a lot on my plate. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. Maybe they have a lot of things that they're juggling right now that they're trying to make happen for themselves. On their way to you. On their way to telling you what they need to tell you. What are their intentions, next possible actions towards Leo? What do we need to know about their intentions or next possible actions towards Leo? What do we need to know, Spirit, about their intentions? Next possible actions towards Leo. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about their intentions towards Leo? Knight of Swords again. So yeah, definitely communication, a message coming through. Three of Cups. And the Lovers. Wow, Gemini energy with the Lovers. Beautiful energy. A reunion. Three of Cups and the Lovers. Coming together with your soulmate. The person that you see yourself with. The person that understands you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Aries energy. Would not be a Leo reading without Aries showing up in some capacity. I mean, I'm joking, but it's kind of true on my channel. I apologize if I've already said Aries in this reading at any time, Leo, because it happens so often in my Leo readings. For my collective, the collective that watches my videos, there is a connection between Aries and Leos that's always showing up. So yeah, you could be dealing with an Aries energy, but if not, the Emperor is somebody that is a doer. They take charge. They're willing to do what is necessary. Very active, decisive person. Also mature as well. They are responsible for others. They've also been through a lot. the Emperor, and so they're wiser. So let's get a little bit more insight here. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. The Devil, Capricorn energy, okay. Some sort of unhealthy attachment, unhealthy habit, a person that might have Capricorn in their chart, some sort of restriction, addiction, temptation. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Wow, major arcana is here. I think whatever is being discussed is very important. With the Hermit here and the Devil, it's almost like someone could even be understanding an unhealthy attachment, reflecting on a restriction or a temptation or an addiction. Maybe they have withdrawn and processed the situation they find themselves in. And now they're seeking answers, seeking a way out of this situation, or seeking like whatever steps, answers about whatever steps they should take next, what the future could look like for them. The Hermit is very focused on seeking enlightenment. That's why they have that little lantern that they're carrying, and that lantern will light their path ahead, right? So this is probably what they want to talk to you about, what the path ahead looks like for them and you. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Victory, success, you know, they're focused on improving their situation. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. What's this? Nine of Swords. So I feel like this person, they're worried. Yeah, King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Let's talk about this. Let me reassure you. I think that this person is going to be very honest with you about the effort that they're putting in to whatever it is they want to have with you. I feel like they are scared. They're scared of perhaps not being successful, so they're working twice as hard, or they're scared of an interference, and so they're trying to work around it. Whatever might interfere with your reunion, I think this person's trying to address that. Tell me about the Lovers. What do we need to know about the Lovers? We need to know about the Lovers. Ten of Swords. Ooh, the Hangman. Maybe there is a separation or ending that has happened between you and this person in the past that needs to be talked about, or they need to separate from someone right now, and you need to talk about that. Tell me if that's resonating for you in the comments. But I do feel like some of you could be dealing with a third-party situation, that this person, they screwed up in that whole scenario. I don't think they're happy there. I don't think they've been happy for a long time, this person. I think the distance has, I'm talking to a Leo who this person and you have not been together for some time, or you haven't talked for some time, because there's enough time has to have happened here for someone to grow and to see things differently. The Hangman's telling me that someone's realizing something different about this ending. Whether it's an ending from the past with you or an ending that needs to happen right now, they're aware of something different about this, or a realization that they're getting here with the Hangman. Maybe they're seeing things differently, you know, like I was saying in that example. Maybe in the past they thought this was all something they could blame you for. Maybe they weren't able to accept, you know, their part to play in how things ended. Maybe they never could admit that they were wrong, or that they made a mistake. But now I feel it's different. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Tell me more about the energies between this person and Leo. The energies they have. Leo, what do you need to know about this person's energies? Leo. I am dealing with a difficult situation. So maybe that's the problem, that there's some sort of barrier here that they want to talk to you about. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Please don't shut me out. They're really worried about that. And I'm really sorry for all of the pain I have caused. Yeah, I think they know now that they have something big to apologize for. I think they realize something about the past that they never realized before. And something has changed for this person to get to this level. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hit that like button if you did, or if it resonated for you, or if you just enjoy how I read. It helps a lot, and it's a free way of supporting what I do here. Subscribe if you haven't already and you want to keep up with more videos from me. Thank you so much to everyone who takes the time to do that. It really means a lot, and I'll see you all in another video very soon. Take care.